stopped and looked at our planet?
Have you ever looked at the gorgeous green forests or gazed up at the night sky and seen the stars?
Wow, our planet is amazing.
Hey Jessica, fancy doing a quiz to see who knows the most about our amazing planet?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Oh, I've got a great one to start with. Bananas grow on trees. True or false?
Oh, I know this one. It's easy. It's true.
Nope, it's false. It's often mistaken for a tree, but a banana plant is actually a herb.
No way. Okay, you know what? I've got one for you. True or false? An octopus has 3 hearts.
Oh, that has to be false. There is no way that they can have 3 hearts.
Wrong. They do in fact have 3 hearts, believe it or not.
Okay, let's try another one. But this one is really disgusting. Tarantulas turn their prey into a smoothie and drink it up with their straw-like mouths. True or false?
Ugh, that is gross. But I'm gonna say it's true.
Correct. You certainly wouldn't want to be a tarantula's dinner.
Definitely not. Right, last one. The tallest tree in the world was measured at 379.7 feet tall. Well, that's 115.7 in meters.
I'm not sure about this one. Is it true?
Yes, it's true. It's called Sequoia sempervirens. It's as tall as 66 me's stood on top of each other.
Well, looks like it's a tie. I love learning about our planet. It's truly wonderful.
Sadly, our world is struggling.
Our planet is getting warmer.
We call this climate change. But if things are getting warmer, that's a good thing, right? I love the sun, and it'll be summer all the time.
I see what you're thinking there, Chris. But things getting warmer isn't as great as it may sound. Our weather is getting more unpredictable. It might be stormy when it should be sunny, or be dry where there should be rain.
So why is this happening?
Let's take a look and find out.
What is the weather like today? Is the sun shining? Is it raining? Our weather changes every day. What is the climate like where you live? Climate means the type of weather in a place over years and years. Different places around the world have different climates. Our world's climate is changing. But why is this happening? Carbon dioxide, or CO2, is a gas that comes from the sea, volcanoes, dead plants and animals, even people. It rises up into the sky into a layer around our planet Earth called the atmosphere. Flowers, plants and trees need CO2 to stay alive. They take it out of the atmosphere when they breathe in. This is called the carbon cycle. The CO2 in our atmosphere creates a big blanket around our planet Earth. The heat that comes from the sun is trapped in this big blanket so that it doesn't escape into space. This is called the greenhouse effect. CO2 is also called a greenhouse gas. The amount of CO2 in our atmosphere has always been changing. But these changes happened very slowly, so our Earth was able to cope. But in the last 200 years, our world has changed very quickly. The population has grown, cars and aeroplanes were invented, we started to use electricity to power our lights, televisions, computers and mobile phones. Lots of factories were built to make these things we use every day. All of these need energy to work. We get most of our energy from fossil fuels, coal, oil and natural gas. Fossil fuels come from dead plants and animals that have been underground for thousands of years. When we burn these fossil fuels, lots of CO2 is sent into the atmosphere, and this is causing the Earth's blanket to get thicker. The greenhouse effect is trapping more heat, making our Earth warmer. This is not a good thing. Our polar ice caps are melting. This is causing our sea levels to rise, which is bad news for people living near the coast. When the ice melts, it also no longer reflects the sun. This is causing the sea to get much warmer. The change in our temperature also means more extreme weather. We have seen more storms, floods, and droughts than ever before. Even though this affects us all, it is people in the poorest countries that are most affected. We all live on our planet Earth together and depend on it to survive. It is a gift from God. We need to look after it. How can we do a better job?
So the planet getting warmer is definitely not a good thing.
No. And it's affecting the poorest the most, as their farmland turns to dust and desert.
But the great news is that all over the world, there are people working together to make a difference. Amazing inventions like solar panels, wind turbines create more sustainable energy. Plus, recycling means we aren't making as many new materials which are harmful for the planet.
Many Christians believe that God put us humans in charge of looking after our planet. In Genesis, just after God has created the world, he says this.
God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground." Many Christians believe that because God asks us to govern over the earth, it's our job to take care of it.
Yes, and the Bible also says, act justly. This means to act fairly and good. Love mercy. This means to be kind and loving to all.
Okay, so as a Christian, I know that I need to be kind and look after the earth. But what can I do? I'm just one person. I can't look after the whole earth by myself.
That's true. So you can start by looking after the area around you. Start making small changes. You could turn off the lights. Close doors immediately so heat doesn't escape. Take shorter showers. Walk or bike if you can, instead of having your parents drive you. Turn off your computer when it's not in use. Use your devices less to save energy. Shop more local and try and buy foods not covered in plastic.
Hang on. I can easily do the first few things. But what if I don't always do the shopping? What do I do then?
Well, you could always ask the person who does the shopping in your house to try and buy less plastic. Maybe you could offer to go with them to a local shop and help pick more sustainable products.
That's a great idea, Jessica.
No problem, Chris. You know, it's now more important than ever that we look after our planet. If we don't take action now, it could be too late.
Our behaviour really does matter. And what we do now makes a difference for the future.
How can we do a better job?